God, I love that. Ooh, biscuit here. Good morning. Oh, it's a snowy morning. It's kind of warm. I think I don't have my tablet. I'm only no, I can't see it. I am prepping for my next bag. I think I'm going to use this hidden map fabric. I totally forgot I had it until I was looking in my stash. It's a Harry Potter one, and I like it. The only thing I hate about it, it only stays hot if you're in like direct sunlight or if it's exposed to heat. And other than that, it just looks like a shiny matte black, but it's pretty cool. Hold on, let me show you. I have one that's like the Disney parks, but I cannot locate it. So I got that at So Magical. I believe it's from At Say Creations. And I love like a surprise within a surprise. So I was thinking about making that the Moonwake. I'm not too sure. I want to make a Harry Potter Moonwake. I just haven't decided on the materials. I am looking through everything. I don't know if I want to do something like a plain color, like a black, and then making my own kind of symbols for like universal, like kind of universal symbols that are not like directed to just one particular house. That's what I'm doing today. I have my kids are off, random Wednesday off. They get one Wednesday a month where they're just off for no reason. And so they're off today, but me and Hope have a dermatologist appointment. So yeah, I'm gonna get interrupted. So before I get like thrown into the sewing, like into that sewing aspect where I'm like nonstop thinking about it, I am going to just like go over fabrics and see what calls to me and then pick something out. Good morning. Hi. So yesterday, in Patreon, we finished up the Dreamer Pack bag with our modifications, and it came out really cute. I am going to possibly putting up a post either tomorrow or today or tomorrow, and what we're going to try to make for February. I wanted to make something like super cute, like a heart bag or something that's just kind of whimsical and romantic. I don't know. I'm a sucker for Valentine's Day. I've always have been, kind of always will be. Good morning. I am from the U.S. Oh yeah. My shirt is Captain EO. I'm probably dating myself and aging myself, but when I was a kid in California, we used to go to Disneyland a lot, and they had Captain EO, and it was before Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and it was in 3D, and I was terrified of it, but also enthralled by it. And when I went back when I had my daughter, 19 no, in 2010 they had a special um Captain EO, and immediately I bought a T-shirt because I knew they don't always they play it only on special occasions. Like they played it when he passed away for a couple of months. But yeah, I love Captain EO. So so yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Just sorting out stuff for projects, making project kits. I have a hard time if I have something I'm supposed to do in the middle of the day. So because I like to do some like collect all the inventory, all the fabrics, all the hardware, cut everything out, and then you know interface, stabilize whatever I got to do, and then start sewing. If there's like an appointment or something I have to do in between there, it messes up my flow. So it it's hard for me to bounce back and go back to what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to have problems with. But the backpack we made yesterday is super cute. So this is the Dreamer pack, and I did mine's with the a Goonies print and this beautiful teal fabric, right? Morning. We did a couple modifications. Again, we put tabs on the side. When I first showed you guys this bag, my first bag, I put tabs on the side. I feel like it's very important so that you're not squishing the bag. Um, of course, I did double zippers on this side too. It's just easier in case you lose a zipper or one gets caught. So we did our Goonies, and it's just plain periwinkle waterproof canvas. And then the back, we modified the straps because I don't like having just webbing. We installed ladder locks. If you guys get the Dreamer Pack, this part right here, the lower connector, is very cool how it comes on and how you use stabilizers and interfacing. That alone is really worth education. We did make a modification of putting the zipper placket on the back. From the inside, this bag is very deep and has a unique angle. As you can see, it's like deep. So if you were to put a pocket on the back, you would have to go in and down, and that doesn't feel like organic. So instead, we put elastic on the side, 2 elastics, if you remember, so that you can hold your water bottles or your Coke cans or what have you. I have a can just for this. You can put your can in there so it can hold it nice and snug. And then we also made where you can have a pocket that can come off. Yeah, the Fierce Kitten Dreamer Pack. So we made a special thing that comes off, and we went into details on how we measure this out and how you can make it even more business inclusive, trying to make it like a lanyard or whatever for a kid. And I think this is pretty cool. It makes this backpack more usable to me because with no zipper pockets on the inside, it becomes like, okay, it's just one big compartment. And don't get me wrong, that's awesome. You can stuff a lot of things in there, but I'm so used to having things organized so things don't squish each other, whatever. And I like the fact that you can have now a drinking, and I didn't put them on both of them. Don't judge me. Hold on. I'll do it again. You can put your drinks in here. It's still going to be awkward. It's a very small, petite bag, but aha. You can put your drinks in, it'll be fine. And it's not like a lot of bulk either because they're just 2 elastic, so it'll be easy for domestic machines to sew it as well. I like this. I like all the modifications. My favorite modification definitely are the straps, just because I hate having webbing digging in my arm. And yes, you do see seatbelt webbing. I love seatbelt webbing when it comes down to doing ladder locks. And Lynette, yes, I did put my name tag. Not only did I put it on one of the straps, I put it on the side because I thought I forgot. It's accurate for me to forget things. So it was really fun making this. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do in February. It'd be cool if we do a bigger bag, like a weird shape bag. I don't know. They shoot out names, and we do a voting system, and then we go from there. Then I go over the pattern and I try to see where we can modify and what we can do to make it a little bit more convenient for us or the people that purchase it from us. So we have fun. I see a big tag twice. Yeah, I know. I know. I have because I made a bag yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I completely forgot my tags. Like I completely forget them. And then or in some cases, I'm like, I think I'm sly by putting it like on here, like, yeah. So when they're wearing it, they're like showing my name brand, like right here, like, dude, right, like it's walking advertisement, literally walking advertisement. But then I don't notice I put it on there, and then I put it on the side too. So I think today's going to be just like a pretty chill day. I'm going to try to do a couple of bags. I'm most likely going to try to see if I'm going to make some mini box totes with some fabric. These sell really well for me. They are really cute. I could sell them at a good price point for people that are on different budgets, and it's pretty awesome. And they always come out so cute. I love the way these come out because you can do it a couple different ways. She has it where it could be a zipper closer on one side. She has it where it can be a zipper closer on both sides, and you have zipper ends on both sides, which is really cool. If you get really fancy zipper ends that are colored or have some kind of symbol, it executes this. And this is Sonar's petal, Nico's pattern. I love that. It's absolutely cool. That's one of my favorite I hate saying it's one of my favorite patterns from her because I like all of her patterns. So it's that or the Moonwake. I think I might cut out the Moonwake because I have like 4 ideas. I just want to execute them properly. And if anything, preparation is super important to me. I can sew fast, yes, but prepping takes me forever because like edge painting and like forever. So, yeah, that's all I have to do today. I don't have very much to say at all. And oh yeah, I like it's I don't know, I like it. I have it the way it is, and I bought when she was in So Magical Florida, like the first year I went, I think I bought the template. So I just usually I don't really mess with the sizes of the bags. The only time I ever messed with it was one, and that was the Betty Bowler because the Betty Bowler was huge. So I knocked it down to 80%, but other than that, I don't usually mess with sizes. Like it just it's the reason why is because when you make a lot of bags and you're trying to sell them and people are asking for dimensions and people that's like the first thing they do. Even if you have them on Etsy and have the dimensions bam right in front of you, it is easier for me to go to a listing, copy and paste the dimensions for someone and call it a day. Because looks can be deceiving. Like I had a lot of people inquire about the bag that I just tested for from Toby Styles. They like, I want it, I want it, I want it. And they're like, the first thing I'll do is I'm like, oh, she's little, but she's mighty. And they're like, what do you mean she's little? So I would give her them the dimensions, like, oh my God, she doesn't look like she's that small. So when you reduce everything, make sure you have all the dimensions, the depth, the width, the whole 9 yards. Because if you're saying it is a mini box tote and the person goes around looking around different for mini box totes, let's say in Etsy, and they get different dimensions and you don't have dimensions, they get the bag and it's slightly bigger, slightly smaller. They'll be like, wait, 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 I seen this tote. I want it. I thought you were making the tote like per the pattern. Cause I get a lot of people that are in our community. They don't buy bags, but they buy fabrics and they buy patterns. And if you alter it, it's something that you need to make sure that you put in your listing to give them the correct dimensions, and then make sure that you put something else in there, like a pencil, Coke can, something that can, indicate the size of the bag, because it's how you take a picture can make a bag look smaller or bigger than what it is. So just keep that in mind. Because I know a lot of people love to throw down patterns to 80%, but it just make sure you get all the dimensions fully. And I have the dimensions for Betty Bowler. It's actually on permanent marker on my template because I get asked that question every single time. Even though it's in the listing, I still get asked that question a lot. So I only can imagine when people reduce or expand. It's just because people know names of the bags or the different patterns. Because I usually put the pattern name or the pattern designer of the who I got it from. Like this is a Country Cow pattern design. This is not my pattern. Just to give a shout out, just in case they like the pattern, but they don't like the fabric. They can realize that I own this pattern and I can do something else. That has happened a lot too. Like I like your fabric, but I don't like themed like anything. I want it to be like leather or I want it to be cork, but just no themes. So also it's a shout out to the designer. Yeah. So yeah, Karen, just make sure it's exactly because it would have to be. It could be 9 by 8, but what is the width? You're doing height and I mean you're doing height and width, but what is the depth? So because when you increase something, you're also increasing the depth. So make sure you have all of that and just write it on your pattern. And so that way, if you list it, you can list that too. Because if you get someone that is like me, that's like, oh, I do not want to make this, but I want to buy it, and you don't put like if you don't have the dimensions, I'm automatically going to assume that it's like all the other mini box totes that are on Etsy that are saying whatever their dimensions are. Just people will not buy or try to return things for the smallest thing. So just like cross all your cross all your eyes, cross all your X's and dot all your I's. Just get all of it done. And then again, 2 inches up. Yeah, just make sure you put it on every single one of your listings, and then um, you'll be straight. I have so much string on me. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully I'll have like half of the bag done. Man, I hate having something a doctor's appointment just in the middle of the day. It just ruins everything. I like everything in the morning or in the late afternoon. Oh, okay. Well, that's what you never know. You might get someone that sees one of your bags on social media and they're like, "Hey, I want one." Like a friend of a friend, like I seen Susie have your bag and I want one. So it all starts small. Like all my quilting and all my garment making started small and then it just kept growing. And then it just happens. That's how it always happens. So I will be talking to you guys all later. I'm gonna drink my kombucha that's in here now. My kombucha tea, which I believe my husband just bought this because it's a lion on here. It's I have like a particular flavor that it's very vinegary if you're not drinking it. It in certain flavors you can't taste that vinegary, and then some you can. So I'm gonna give it a fair shot. So it is a pretty can. But I wonder if you got distracted. It was like, this is pretty. I think Shinova will like this. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope everyone has a really good Wednesday, and I'll see you on Thursday.